I'm here with Andrew from Giant Bikes, and he's going to talk us through one of their new cross-country bikes.
Yeah, so what we're looking at here is the all-new Anthem Advance. This is the 7th generation of the Anthem, and this is absolutely state-of-the-art, completely new, really from the wheels up. Let me talk you through some of the key points on the bike. Again, Anthem is synonymous with cross-country racing. As we all know, the style of cross-country racing has evolved over the years. Races are getting longer over rougher terrain. Anthem adapts to that with new, longer geometry. 110 millimeters of rear wheel travel and 120 millimeters of front wheel travel to really accommodate for that 110 in the rear. So this bike is much more capable over rougher terrain, longer terrain, multi-day stage racing terrain, especially with this longer top tube, lower geometry overall, that longer, lower feel, shorter stem. Gives it almost a trail bike ride, but with cross-country efficiency.
This one's got a dropper post, which is another kind of trend coming in cross-country bikes.
Yeah, for sure. So we're seeing dropper posts across the board, even on some of our road bikes as well, but really a dropper's necessary when you're riding those really rough trails as well.
And this is the top spec model here. I can see SRAM Eagle. We've got a kind of carbon rocker there, so pretty light, high-performance bike.
This is the Zero model, and so this is the top of the line. Comes in a little over $8,000 US, but of course you're looking at Eagle Spec, and you're looking at, of course, our new carbon fiber rocker arm, advanced forged composite technology, using trunnion mount here. It's really not marketing gimmick. It really is something that every rider can feel. Lower leverage ratio means you can run a lot less pressure in the shock, meaning you can run a lot less rebound damping and compression damping. These are things that you can actually feel when you're out there racing or riding this bike.
110 on the back, 120 on the front, so it's kind of a cross-country race bike, but you can still kind of go out and have fun in it and get a bit rad on it, basically.
Absolutely. I mean, you can even see tire spec is a bit more aggressive. Certainly, if you look at Anthem from last year or even years past, really skinny tires. This is borderline trail bike. It starts to really nip at the heels of what we're offering. Also, is our Trance as well, but really still cross-country oriented for those rougher courses.
Aero helmets, all the rage at the minute, but obviously you still want a bit of ventilation, and you guys have the Pursuit helmet.
Yeah, so this is the new Pursuit helmet. We launched it with the Giant Alpecin team this year at the Tour de France. A couple of the key features about this, as you said, ventilation is still a key component, but a lot of the Aero helmets don't really give that ventilation component. If you notice, there's two dimples on the back of the helmet, the start of the crown of the helmet, and this really helps channel the air down the back of the rider and then off and trail off so you don't have the turbulence that ended up in the back of the helmet. But another really key component about this helmet is, if you notice, there's 8 pretty large vents in the front of the helmet. That's uncommon in most Aero road helmets, as well as 7 large vents in the back of the helmet. We call these Aero Vents. What these do is they really have a drag neutral effect on aerodynamics, but it allows the air to flow through the helmet, not just over the helmet. And then you notice there's some large aero channels in the helmet. That flows over the rider's head to keep them cool. And that's really the biggest part, is you've got great aerodynamics, you're not compromising it, but you're allowing the riders under hard effort to really get the ventilation they need to stay cool and comfortable.
And like you said, this has been tested at the highest level by the guys in the Giant Alpecin team.
Yeah, so we launched this year at the Tour de France with the Giant Alpecin team. Key riders like Tom Dumoulin are really the guys that we're targeting with this helmet. It's an Aero helmet that they can ride throughout the entire tour, even in climbs, and not suffer from the heat problems that they would have.
Cool, cheers.